APC Director, JCIM, National President, JCI, Senator Joseph Chiang, our Peninsular Chairperson, JCIM, our hosting LOM President, JC Prince Kok, special guest, Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Hao Kok Chong, JCIM members and leaders from our own country as well as our neighboring country, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. To begin with, ladies and gentlemen, if I may take this opportunity to wish everybody happy May Day. Don't forget, today is May Day or Labor Day. At the same time, once again, we are here to meet each other, and I will always reiterate that JC has always been a good and conducive training ground for young leaders. We need leaders, and we do have a lot of leaders in each and every sector. But what we are short of at this juncture is good and quality leaders. So that makes a difference, ladies and gentlemen. Much has been talked about the significance of leadership courses for young people. And I think remember, when I was holding the portfolio related to youth development in the Youth and Sports Ministry some years ago, I did endeavor to come up with something for the young people, in particular in relation to the acquisition of hard skills of leadership. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, I presume by now most, if not all, youth bodies, including yours, might have been embarking on some kind of leadership courses for your leaders at different levels. And you do have ample opportunities to acquire the networking skills, public speaking skills, so on and so forth. But what we are more concerned now, when we talk about the necessity for us to have good leaders. Why good leaders, ladies and gentlemen? What do you mean by good leaders? Because in each and every field that we endeavor in, we have been talking about the necessity to have good governance. Good governance is not just confined to politics or good governance at the national level of our leadership, political leadership, but also it is equally relevant to corporate governance. And good governance, ladies and gentlemen, would never come by without the proper inculcation of virtues and values. Meaning, if you want to have good and quality leaders, then the first prerequisite should be the inculcation of values. Values. What kind of values? Certainly, such values are the virtues. The virtues that have been prevalent in our human civilization. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, practice makes perfect, and I personally would like to see that in times to come, our young people, in particular those who are now involved in the various youth organizations, including JC, we would have more opportunities and more exposure to such inculcation of good values. We need to have good leaders, and let us work on it. Good leaders would certainly not come by automatically without putting in effort. And before I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, if I may reiterate this point in Mandarin, in order to make my speech complete. 在座的各位，今天晚上主要的，除了祝贺我们主办当局能够主办JCIM，让我们全国的青商领袖能够有这么一个平台，借此机会互相交